Well, hi, my name's Kelvin, and this is the first video I've ever made of just like a vlog on YouTube about myself. And I just wanted to quickly talk about how easy it is to make a studio in pretty much any room in your house. This is a really small office space that I use for collaging, or any arts and crafts you can see back there. This is where I usually do my crafting. I wanted to specifically give credit to the YouTube channel Think Media. I watched a video the other day about basically what I'm talking about right now is just making a home YouTube studio, and they listed off a bunch of products. Frankly, I thought maybe it was a little bit overkill how many things there were, but you could scale it down and they made that readily apparent. And I just wanted to shout out and thank them for the advice that they gave, and I'm really excited about the video quality that I got from it. In the video, they listed 3 items specifically that I got. So the first thing that I got was the Deity D4 mini microphone. It's just this little floof ball microphone that I put on the top of my camera in the hot shoe and just plugged it in with a little input like 16-inch jack on the side of my Canon. The next thing that I got was a light. It's the Amaran 60D light, which is an LED light, and I was really amazed at how much light it puts out for the small form factor of it. And then the third thing I got from the video was great video maker lantern, kind of like a globe softbox that was actually really easy to put together. If you've ever put together like bigger professional softboxes, it can be a pain. But this is just like a tube of wires, and there's like a little handle on the end of it, and you stick it inside of the sleeve, which is like the diffusion fabric, and you push it down and it expands, and then you click it in the center with the rods, and you put it on the end of the light, which I'm using right now. The other really cool thing that I was having a hard time with my camera is it's not really made to be like a webcam per se, where it's got a little screen that flips out of the side. It actually has like a screen on the back that comes out like an accordion. You could flip it up, but right now I have the microphone on top of the camera, so that really wouldn't work. But I do want the capability to see if my shot's okay before I start recording, and even still I'm getting things a little bit out of focus when I started, but I remembered a tool that I had on my camera that's free called Canon Camera Connect, and I connected to my camera using Bluetooth, and I'm able to use this as like a monitor that I can see myself while I'm recording, and I thought that was really cool. In the video that I mentioned before by Think Media, they went through a lot of different things that you could do to make your studio super interesting, but I just kind of just did a really basic setup, and it cost me under $300. I just have like a light in the corner over there. That's just an IKEA light that I actually do use when I'm making collages. And then, wouldn't you guess, another IKEA object. My entire house is filled with IKEA stuff. It's one of the glowing heads from IKEA, and I have another one as well that you put hats onto, or at least that's what I do. That's what it seems like it's for, and it's a really nice like night light when I'm just relaxing in bed watching YouTube videos, which I do a lot at night. Basically though, this is the first video that I've ever done where it like looks really nice, or at least it does on this little monitor that I have, and I love the audio that comes off of this little microphone. And the camera I knew was always a pretty good camera. I've used it for quite a number of things, studio photography and doing birding. I got a longer lens for it. There's really only like 3 lenses for this camera, so I got a longer lens that does pretty okay at like taking pictures of birds, you know, within maybe like 50 yards. It does better up close, but if the birds are like inside of like the twigs of a tree. It focuses on the twigs and on the surface and not like the bird itself. So it's kind of a hard camera to use for birding. I don't really think it was meant for that, but it does all right. The only thing I really don't like about this camera is if the lighting is a little bit too dark, the video gets super grainy. And you really can't get rid of that graininess with like smoothing in After Effects or anything like that. It just really doesn't ever go away. So a lot of times I'll shoot video of models while other people are taking pictures of the models, and a lot of times I didn't think that this was the case, but I've seen it a couple times now where photographers will actually take their pictures in complete darkness, which I've never been a big fan of myself. That's my dog in the background. I kind of feel like if I keep doing videos, eventually you're always going to hear my dog losing his shit over some other dog outside. So I live in a condo, a whole like condo complex too, and a lot of people have little dogs, and they walk them around, and some of the dogs just bark while they walk. And my dog keys in on that. He's very protective of us, and he just is angry. He has a little window that he can look out of, and I don't know, we gotta get something to block the window or something, because we've had him for 2.5 years and he just keeps barking. Well, anyways, so this video is just like a test to see what it's like. I might upload it to YouTube and see what it's like, and maybe I'll link the Think Media people in it because I kind of owe them for this really decent looking video. Nice setup that was really cheap. If you do create this setup on your own, definitely pay attention to their actual instructions in the video. I didn't think that they were that hard, but when I started to see reviews on Amazon of these items that I bought, I could tell that they were coming from this guy's video, and they shot videos reviewing the items and they didn't set it up. But that's fine. I mean, live and learn. What you see in the camera, compare it to what you see in other videos and just make little adjustments and improvements. I had this all set up downstairs and it looked kind of weird, so I rewatched the video and saw exactly what was going on, and then I set it up in a different area that I deemed that would be better, and it's turned out pretty okay. And the audio is really nice. I don't have to raise my voice or get really loud. It's just a really nice setup. I couldn't be more happy. I guess if there is a drawback, this light is really hot. I thought even still, like for an LED light, this is very warm. Now, given this is Phoenix, it's been in the 90s today and the last couple days, so you got kind of that residual heat going. But I do have the fan going up there, and hopefully that doesn't like fuck up any of the video. I don't see it, I don't think. But I don't know. Definitely see everything on my face, and it makes me... Well, this is my all day, every day with this dog. I do love him very much. He's a very good puppy dog. Alright, well, that's it for now. Bye.